Good evening and namaste to everyone. Dear students and others, you all are welcome to the live session of the Genius Lakshya. In the series of discussion and the revision from Indian polity, we have discussed various topics and today we will understand Comptroller and Auditor General of India. What is Comptroller and Auditor General? What do they do? How are they appointed? The responsibility, accountability. So we'll understand all the important parameters of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. So let me share the presentation of the day. If you have any doubts, any queries regarding the topic, regarding your career, then you can email me in my email ID rohitsika at geniusschool.co.in. Article 280 of the Constitution of India provides for Finance Commission as a quasi judicial body. Quasi means not full, half judicial body. Judicial body, we understand, our courts. So, Article 280 of the Indian Constitution speaks about a commission which is quasi judicial, means judicial by nature in halfway. Then we will understand the composition. Who are the officers? The Finance Commission consists of of a chairman, four other members to be appointed by the president. So the chairperson and other members of the finance commission are appointed by the president. They hold office for a period as specified by the president in his order. They are eligible for reappointment, means once they get retired they can be reappointed again. The constitution authorizes the parliament to determine the qualifications of members of the commission and manner in which they should be selected. So the parliament decides about the qualification of the members of the commission, its chairperson and other four members, and their qualifications. Accordingly, the parliament has specified qualifications for the chairman and other members of the commission. The chairman should be a person with experience in public affairs and the four other members should be selected from among the following: a judge of high court or one qualified to be appointed as the post for judge, a person who has specialized knowledge of finance and accounts of the government, a person who has wide experience in financial matters, in administration, or a person who has special knowledge of economics. These four are some of the qualifications or experiences which are expected from a candidate to be a member of the finance commission of our country. Then let's understand what do they do. What is the function of the finance commission in our country? The main function of the Finance Commission is to guide or recommend our Indian President on some important matters. The matters are like the distribution of the net proceeds of taxes to be shared between the center and the state. You understand that there is a sharing of tax between the central government and the state government. So, in this regard, the president is recommended by the Finance Commission. Then, the principles that should govern the grant in aid to the state of the center. The measures needed to augment the consolidated fund of the state to supplement the resources of the panchayat. And the municipalities in the state, on the basis of recommendations made by the State Finance Commission, any other matter referred to it by the president in interest of sound finance. Till 1960, the commission also suggested the grants given to the state of Assam, state of Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal, in lieu of assignment of any share of the net proceeds in each year of export duty on jute and jute products, because these states produced a great amount of this product. These grants were to be given for a temporary period of 10 years from the commencement of the Constitution of India, and the Commission submits its report to the President. He laid it before both the houses of Parliament along with an explanatory memorandum as to the action taken on its recommendation. Then, what kind of advisory role the Commission plays? It must be classified here that the recommendations made by the Finance Commission are only of advisory by nature. Means it is just an advice. And not binding on the government. It is up to the union government to implement its recommendations on granting money to the states. It is nowhere let down, means it has not been retained in our constitution that the recommendations or the suggestions or the advices of the commission shall be binding or final upon the government of India, that it would give rise to a legal right in favor of beneficiary states to receive the money recommended to be offered to them by the commission. As rightly observed by Dr. P.V. Rajamannar, the chairman of the Fourth Finance Commission, he says that since the Finance Commission is a constitutional body, it has been created by the Constitution of India, expected to quasi judicial, function as a judiciary in halfway. Its recommendations should not be torn down, means whatever suggestions and recommendations have been given by the Finance Commission, it should be accepted by the government of India unless there are very compelling reasons. Here it says that the Finance Commission's suggestions or recommendations should be accepted by government. The Constitution of India envisages the Finance Commission as the balancing wheel of fiscal federalism in our country. Fiscal federalism means yes, we have central government and state government. There is a distribution of finance between center and the state. However, till 2014, its role in the center-state fiscal relation was undermined by the Eastwhile Planning Commission. Highlighter overlapping of functions and responsibilities between the Finance Commission and in federal fiscal transfer. In 2015, the Planning Commission was replaced by a new body. Now we have Niti Aayog in the place of Planning Commission. The full form of Niti is National Institution for Transforming India. Goods and service tax. Establishment of the council. The 101st Amendment Act of 2016 paved the way for the introduction of the new tax regime in our country as we have GST today. The smooth and efficient administration of this tax requires cooperation and coordination between the center and the state. In order to facilitate this consultation, the process, the amendment provided for the establishment of goods and service taxes. The amendment inserted in a new article that is 279A in the Constitution. The article empowered the President to constitute GST Council by an order. Accordingly, the President issued order in 2016 and constituted the Council. The Secretariat of the Council is located at New Delhi. The Union Revenue Secretary acts as the ex officio secretary of the Council. Vision and mission of the Council. While discharging its function, the Council is to guide by the need of the harmonized structure of GST and the development of the harmonized national market of goods and services. Again, the Council has to determine the procedure in the performance of its function. The vision and the mission of the Council. The vision of the Council is to establish the highest standard of cooperative federation in the functioning of the Council, which is the first constitutional federal body vested with powers to take all major decisions relating to GST. And the mission, evolving by the process of wider consultation, GST structure, which is information technology driven and user friendly. Composition of the Council. The Council is a joint forum of the center and the states, consists of the following members: Finance Minister of India as the chairperson of the Council, the Union Minister of State and state in charge of revenue and finance, the Minister in charge of finance or the taxation or any other minister nominated by each state government, the working of the Council. The decision of the Council are taken at its meeting. One half of the total number of the members of the Council is quorum of the conducting the member meeting. Every decision of the Council is to be taken by a majority of not less than three-fourths of the votes of the member present and voting at the meeting. The Council is required to make recommendation to the center and the state for the following matters. The taxes, the cess, the surcharges levied by the central government, the states and the local bodies that would get merged in GST, the goods and services that may be subjected to GST and exempted from GST, the threshold limit of the turnover below which the goods and services may be exempted from GST. Most important topic: Finance Commission of India, function, responsibilities, advantages, and